Hi, good afternoon. My name is Adedeji Oladapo, and here is Marriagement, where we talk about marriage issues and relationship matters. Today, I have a few tips for us on how to work on our marriages. How to work on our marriages, and I'll be very swift with this. Number one, what do you need to work on in your marriage? Marriage needs a lot of maintenance. If you buy a car today, you know you have to buy fuel, you have to buy engine oil, you have to service at a particular time, you have to change the tires and all sorts. The same way is how you treat your marriage. There will be times that you have to service your car engine, your marriage car engine. There will be times you have to change the tires. There will be times you have to really do upholstery work and make the car shining all over again. So here are the things you need to do. Number one, you will need to work on your character. The Yoruba people call it Iwa. You need to work on your character. Character in marriage is very, very important. Why is character important? Your character will determine if there will be conflict or not in your marriage. Now, when you sit down to evaluate your person and know what sort of person you are, and this in a way will help you to know who you are. A lot of us are in denial of who we are. Many people are in denial of who they are. Many people who are in marriages today are liars, are people who involve in stealing. There was a married woman I saw who sneakily took a bunch of banana while the lady selling it was totally unaware of it. And this is somebody who is married. So this is a vice and it's a character. And such person can ultimately search the pocket of her husband to steal anything from it. So we need to individually work on our characters. What are the bad characters we know we have? Yorubas will say any burumo, meaning the person who is bad know that he is bad, or the person who is bad know that she is bad. So you know those fault lines, you know those areas in your life that you're battling with, and you need to work on them, because if you do not work on them, it may negatively affect your marriage. So are you the type who is very aggressive, who is not calm? You are not naturally calm. You have to find a way to be calm. Please, you have to learn calmness. You know different things we do as people. There are some of us who are perfectionists, who want a teacup to be placed where we left it. There are some of us who just want the whole house to be neat, and then if you don't do that, or your children litter the home or scatter many things, you know how you react to that. So we have to intentionally work on those things, because it doesn't really help. Let me tell you the truth, it really doesn't help. Are you the type that just lash on people anyhow? Work on your character. Are you the type that keep malice? Are you the type that gossip about people, gossip about situations? Olga, you need to work on it, because you're in a marriage and it's going to affect you, like it or not. What other thing do you need to work on aside your character? Number two, you need to build trust in your relationship. And the best way to build trust in any relationship is to ensure that your yes is yes and your no is no. It's as plain as that. Anything outside yes is no. And anything outside yes, I say it again, is no. So let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Let people know you for who you are. There are many people today, when you meet with them and you have certain, job to do with them or certain activity to do together, you will swiftly know whether they lie or they don't. And when you know they lie, you won't want to do anything with such a person. You won't want to do much. In fact, that will even deny that person a lot of benefits he or she should have naturally. So you must learn to build trust in your marriage. Your husband may know you as someone who, when you say you're going to Sokoto, you're not going to Sokoto, you're actually going to Maiduguri, and your husband knows. So you can't be trusted. So the only best way to build trust in any relationship is to make or to ensure your yes is your yes and your no is your no. With that, trust is built, and when trust is built to a large extent, I tell you, your marriage will flourish. It will eventually flourish. One other thing you need to know, to do, and to ensure to work on your marriage is working on your spiritual life. Everyone believes in one spiritual being. Whether you believe in Allah, or you believe in Jesus, or you believe in God, or you believe in one God somewhere, we are all in many ways answerable to a supreme being. I am a Christian, and I will definitely project Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Of course, I will always say that to people to come to Jesus. So as Jesus lovers who is in a married relationship, or Allah lover in the married relationship, you are together, and you must build your spiritual relationship with your God. There are a lot of things we cannot undo on our own. They are spiritually based, they are spiritually triggered. There are many patterns you need to work out in prayer, on your knees, or in the best way you know how to call on your God. And so if you don't have a spiritual relationship with your God, you cannot in any way succeed in your marriage. So please, I beg of you, if you are building anything that is important in your marriage, after character, after trust, then you must make sure that your spiritual life is very, very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. So after we've dealt with number one, which is what? I know you are telling me already. Number two, which is what? You are following me already. And number three, which I just spoke about, is what? Yes, I know you have answered. So those three things are very, very key and very, very important. But I'll run through them again, starting from the last one, which is your spiritual life. You must build it, and build it very well. Number two, you must build your trust. And number one, you must in every way work on your character. You have to work on your character. The next thing to do is to set boundaries. Because of lack of setting boundaries, many women have committed atrocities they shouldn't have committed. Many men in marriage relationships have committed atrocities they should not have committed, but because they do not set boundaries. If you are in a relationship with anyone, whether at work, in your business place, at home, in your neighborhood, let the person know the boundary you have set, whether verbally or through your actions. Let the person know the boundary they cannot cross. There are people in marriage relationship who will not in any way have a man, women have a man come visit them when their children are not around, or when somebody is not around, or because they are trying to set boundaries, especially for men or women that they have, they are attracted to. You may be asking me, can somebody in a marriage relationship be attracted to another person? I say yes, it can actually happen. With self-control, with setting boundaries, you can overcome all this. You can overcome all this. So I think the best way to approach this is to let the person know your motive in any relationship. And when they know your motive, definitely they will know you for who you are and for what you want in that kind of relationship. And lastly, maybe I should keep that one for another day. So go think about these 4 things I've mentioned. Sorry that I said you will learn that later. But I tell you this, your character matters a lot. Yes, building trust is essential to a healthy marriage, and your spiritual life is very fundamental. And lastly, you must ensure you set boundaries in your relationship. Nobody should begin to call you dear when you are not the dear. Nobody should subtly be sending messages to you. You shouldn't retreat to go receive calls. It will lead somewhere else. And these are actually seeds of not setting boundaries in your marriage relationship. I wish you well in your marriage relationship as you take these practical steps and put them to use. I bet you will have a very, very good relationship. Maintenance culture is needed in any relationship, so it is needed in your own relationship. Have a good time as we meet another time. But before then, please go to our YouTube page at Management02 on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and help us to spread the message. You can also share it on Facebook, on WhatsApp, or any social media, or anyone you think may need this instruction. God bless you as you have a wonderful day. Till we meet another time. Ciao.